Yeah, all right, let's get this out of the way. Somebody's got a haircut. What up, people? It's your boy Chig from Goonet Eagle Eye, coming to you again with a brand new video. This time it is very much a preview, the big preview, the North London Derby preview, where them lot down the road host us in a battle for 7th, I guess. Oh dear, here we go. My voice is at 55-60%. I'm going to use it all up for this. I hope you guys are well. Please do slap a like on this video if you haven't already. Press the like button before we get started or while we get started. It helps the show get noticed. It helps the show get love. Let's get cracking. It's the big one tomorrow. It's the one where, for all Arsenal and Spurs fans, time stands still. And I don't care who you are, what is or isn't at stake, whether it's 8th place, 3rd place, 4th place, whatever. You know, this is still a big game. Because I don't know about you lot. I mean, I wrote 4th place off personally a long time ago. And I still don't want to lose this game. I don't want to lose this game. I have a lot of friends who are Spurs fans. I don't want to lose this game. Not to mention, I live in North London. I don't want to lose this game. You know, I am a North London boy through and through. So I don't want to lose to them lot. Straight up and down. I can't stand Jose, you guys know this. I can't stand Spurs, you guys know this. I hate with a passion Dele Alli, you guys know this. So for many different reasons, I don't want to lose this game. And I'm hoping that the same kind of passion and the same kind of hard-headedness and stubbornness to lose this game will rub off on the players because we need them to turn up. Now, I know a lot of Arsenal fans, as usual, are going loud and mouthing off. Now, the last time we were this confident was Leicester. Now, I just want people to remember that the last time we were this confident was Leicester. You know, I think people need to just pump the brakes on this confidence. You know, I think it's all well and good, you know, wanting your team to win. Don't get me wrong. Please don't misunderstand what I'm saying. Absolutely, have fun at their expense where possible. You know, it's Spurs. Quite frankly, wherever you can get it in, get it in. But at the same time, let's not get too gassed because we ain't exactly setting the world alight. Yes, we are above them by a place and a point. Quite frankly, we're above them by a technicality at this point. So let's just everybody be easy, slow down, and let's break this down properly. Let's talk about Spurs' form. We know what we're doing, but let's talk about Spurs' form. And I must admit, I just assumed that, you know, that they were quite comfortably ahead of us. It was only a couple of weeks ago I realized, oh, Spurs are like within grasp. Pre-lockdown, maybe we should have started to see it coming. Yes, they struggled to beat Aston Villa in February, but it was just about, and they beat them 3-2. They then lost to RB Leipzig 1-0, and quite frankly, I watched that game. It could have been more. Then Chelsea beat them 2-1. Then they lost to Spurs. So lost to Wolves, I should say, at home to Wolves as well. So, I mean, we really started to see cracks, and that was on the 1st of March. And then they just about got through to, was it Norwich? They got through in, oh gosh, was that the FA Cup? Flipping heck. Oh, wait, hold on. I think Norwich beat them. Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't even know about that one. Where was I? What was I doing on the 4th? Sorry, I digress. Then they drew to Burnley away from home. Then RB Leipzig smoked them. I think this was just before lockdown, like on the 10th in the Champions League. Remember, this is the same Spurs team that was in the final last year. Now I get smoked to RB Leipzig in the last 16. Mind you, what I wouldn't give for Arsenal to be in the last 16 of the Champions League. We used to really be humiliated in the last 16 of that competition, but it seems like a world away from where we are right now. Then obviously post-lockdown, you think to yourself, all right, Spurs, probably the break came at the right time for them. At the time, they had loads of injuries. I remember they were waiting on Harry Kane. They were waiting on a few people to come back. So the thinking was, all right, well, the break has come at the right time for them. By the time the restart happens, they'll have all these guys back and they'll be ready to go. They got a point at home to United. It's not the worst result, especially when you look at United down. Definitely not the worst result. I mean, if they replayed that game, United will smoke them right now, the way United are playing. Then Spurs beat West Ham 2-0. You think, okay, maybe they're on track. Then they lose to Sheffield United. We started that whole Arsenal Twitter handler who loves talking shit. The Arsenal admin loves talking that shit, saying that beating Sheffield United away from home is not for everyone. And that was on the 2nd of July. Then they got a good win against Everton at home. But then they drew to Bournemouth. What was that? A couple of days ago? Oh, I remember watching that game as well. And bear in mind, Bournemouth had at least one disallowed goal on there. So we're not talking about, they drew and they were unlucky and they peppered the goalposts. Actually, a draw was probably about right in terms of fair results. And then on to Arsenal. You best believe this is the one team, the one game they will show up for. As much as Jose hates Arsenal, as much as Spurs hate Arsenal, I don't care how badly they're playing, form means fuck all when it comes to these games. Fuck all. The amount of times, it's like people have short memories. It's like, Spurs haven't always been a good team, and yet we don't always beat them. Like, I remember them days when Spurs used to be 14th, 15th place in the league. Arsenal were competing for leagues. And you thought, okay, they'll go over there and roll them over, and somehow Spurs will get some sort of stupid draw out of it. Yeah, so I don't know why people are so adamant and confident that Arsenal are going to beat Spurs when Arsenal are a point above them, a place above them. It's like, relax. And quite frankly, we're level pegging. Let's be real. Yes, all right, we are in better form, but we're level pegging. It's academic that it's a place and a point. If I had to make someone favorite, yes, you'd hope that Arsenal are slight favorites in the game. But quite frankly, we were supposed to be slight favorites against Leicester. I still didn't understand that because Leicester were 3rd place in the league and we were like 8th or 9th. It's like, why were we favorites for that? But in this one, yeah, sure, okay. We are slight favorites because their star strikers struggling for form and fitness from what I could see. Dele Alli, another one struggling for form. But again, I know my team. If there is any team that likes to don that Santa Claus suit and start going ho, 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 it is Arsenal Football Club. They love to gift wrap a goal, especially for struggling strikers or struggling attackers. I'll tell you what, Arsenal, quite frankly, I'm going to be real with you guys. Straight up, right? Arsenal, if there is a chance that one of you guys are even listening to this video, let me be honest, right? This season's a write-off. If you want to do that Santa Claus thing between now and the end of the season, quite frankly, crack on. These dickheads, you're not doing that shit. These dickheads, you ain't doing that shit. This is the one night Santa Claus is having off. You want to go on your Santa Claus swag between now and the end of the season, I won't bitch. Not these dickheads. Do not do it for these dickheads. Especially if I see Dele Alli start dancing around. Look, it's like some sort of dickhead. And I don't care what anyone tells me. He's shit. I've been saying he's shit. I don't care what anyone tells me. He's shit. He's shit. He's shit. I don't care. I don't care who wants to argue with me. He's shit. Just like Lingard is shit. Damn. No, it's not a mixed race thing. But I just think they're both shit. Sorry, I had to have that little rant. So yeah, I think for me, with Arsenal, I just want us to focus. Just one game focus. One game, get through it. Dare I say, get 3 points. and we might be able to repair the damage that we did against Leicester. Because let's be real, I don't think anyone was assuming we'd have a little run between Wolves, between Sheffield United, Wolves, Leicester, and Tottenham, and didn't think we were going to drop points anywhere. I'm sure we were all expecting to drop points somewhere. I think most people assumed it would be Spurs purely on the basis that it's been a while since we've beaten them at that shithole. So I think we just assumed that that would be the place where we would drop points. If we walked out of all of those games with 10 points, not bad. You take that, you move on. Keep in mind that I think our next game is flipping Liverpool. But at least Liverpool won the league. They don't look like they're slowing down. But as I record this, they're 1-0 up. So I don't know who they're playing, but I know they're 1-0 up because my phone told me. So it kind of is what it is. Arsenal, I hope that they are focused. I'm ignoring stories at the moment about Mustafi getting a new contract. I don't want to know. I don't want to get upset. You know, so when people start talking to me about that, I want to get upset. It's just like, yes, I've heard. I don't want to discuss it right now. Spurs is all that matters. You know, yes, I've heard that Martinez could be getting a new contract. Great. I think he deserves it. Quite frankly, I also don't want to focus on that. Spurs is all that matters right now. So, it's with that being said that I'm going to show you the team that I'm going to use to combat Spurs. Some of it won't surprise you. Some of it you'll be like, huh. And I'll explain why. Let me show you what we're dealing with. Please do slap a like on this video as we go on. And I'll come to you guys in the chat room shortly. Bear with me. Oh, Liverpool are drawing now. Okay, well, there you go then. Thank you, Epic Win. I appreciate the compliment, my bro. Right, hopefully. I can't even see what the thing is. It's photos, right? Yeah. Okay, I can't even see it. Right. Okay, I'm going to have to actually show you the thing because for whatever reason, it's not showing me, letting you show the thing. Right. This is my 1-11 for Spurs. I recognize, by the way, before someone jumps on this, to tell me and let me know that, yes, I know that Arteta's unlikely to go with this. This is not a prediction video. This is my hopeful 1-11 video. I am merely just stating the team that I would play to play Spurs. All right? So let's, as we always do, start from the back. Martinez in great form. Arsenal boy through and through. Yes, technically isn't one of their own, but he's been at the club long enough. He perfectly understands what this means to the fans. So I'm certain he'll perform well. Mustafi, listen, say what you want about me and my opinion on whether I want Mustafi to sign a new deal. I most definitely don't. But to be honest, does he deserve one for his form? Yeah. Just because he deserves one doesn't mean I want him to sign it. But for his form recently, he's been good. He's been very good all season, if I'm being honest. Right? But so Mustafi, actually, I have no problem him going in there. Who would have thought? Go figure. I don't trust David Luiz in this game. I don't. This game is too important. I recognize too. I've heard people say, well, last 2 games he's been good. No, he just ain't fucked up. I don't trust him in this game. I recognize Arteta will play him because Arteta loves him. And Arteta, for some reason, does not like Holding. I would play Holding. This is my hope for 1-11. So I'm slipping Holding in there. Kolasinac, quite frankly, I also don't trust him in this game. But I must admit, if there's one position that you could picture Kolasinac playing and not completely fucking up, it is this game. Because he doesn't have to worry about the whole getting to the byline and finding someone, which is probably one of the weakest parts of his game, because that's Tierney's job. He doesn't have to necessarily worry about tracking back because this role should ensure he's already back here. So it's kind of a win-win situation for Kolasinac because he's the only one at the moment that can play that position. Now, it's interesting that we're obviously going for that Mailing Sarr guy, because you would have thought if we could get him, we could let him go. Because that guy has been playing left back for Nice. He is a centre back. Makes him ideal for this. Makes him ideal. If you can imagine, because Arteta will 100% play Luiz there no matter what next season. If you have Saliba here and that Mailing Sarr here, could be a decent defense moving forward. But Kolasinac, I'll keep him in there. We might need some physicality, particularly with Kane as well. Not that I still don't think Kolasinac is that great in physical interactions as far as the football pitch is concerned. I've still not ever seen him do really well in that sort of circumstance. Socrates I have, but not so much Kolasinac. But I'm going to stick Kolasinac in there. Left wing back, I'm going Kieran Tierney. Fantastic. I love the kid. I love the kid. I think he's done really well, as I think most of us predicted he would. As I've been singing the praises he would. As I know that people who've been coming into my chat room telling me that, and I won't expose their names because they're cool, they're loyal donators of the show, but they're telling me now they're not convinced about Tierney. Bro, I don't know what you're talking about. Kieran Tierney has been fantastic. And for me, no problem him just settling in there at left wing back. Right wing back, yes, I've not gone with Hector Bellerin. Because yes, in theory, he's at Arsenal. A lot of people can say he's an Arsenal man, just like Martinez. All right. I've not gone with him, though. So I've gone with Martinez. Purely on the basis that I think, I've gone with Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Purely on the basis that I think Ainsley Maitland-Niles is a better player. No, nothing sinister about it. He's a better player than Cedric, who I said controversially last night, I think will be ultimately remembered as the right-back version of Andre Santos. And Hector Bellerin, I just don't think is good enough, full stop. So for me, I'm going to go with Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Midfield is where I've made a change. Granit Xhaka keeps his place. He's been consistent. I have no problem with that. I've actually gone for Lucas Torreira. I've gone for Lucas Torreira just to compete with probably the best part of Tottenham right now, which is their midfield. So I've gone for just a little bit more bite. I do think Torreira can be a bit undisciplined, but I also feel like Ceballos, it has a tendency sometimes to activate what I call spinning top mode, and he has a potential to lose the ball like here and leave us in problems. And I feel like he's due. I just trust Torreira more in this particular situation. Now, granted, I know what people are going to say. Well, where is our creation going to come from? You're hoping the wings. You're hoping the wings. And you're hoping Granit Xhaka will have more license to express himself with Torreira there. I worry if Ceballos plays there tomorrow. I don't know. It just feels a little bit light if Ceballos plays there. So I've just decided to add a little bit more bite in that midfield. I think for me, I think Saka's done well wherever he's asked to play. Arteta has this fetish of playing people out of position. And that's why I can see why people compare him to Wenger. Because Wenger was another one that just would not be compelled to play someone in their actual position. You have to be a little bit, you have to have strings to your bow. I just want to see Saka. I know what's going to happen tomorrow. It will be, up top, it will be Lacazette, Aubameyang will be here, Saka will be here. I know that's what's going to happen. I'm hoping that's not what's going to happen. Saka's an Arsenal boy. So he'll get it. He will not want to lose this game. I'm sure he will know some of the Spurs under 18, under 23 boys and won't want to lose to them. So he'll get it and he'll perform well. Pepe, I'm not sure anything really gets to him. And also, quite frankly, I'm not sure what the situation. I assume he's had his child now. I think he's had his child now. What better way to celebrate than with a North London Derby goal? This is the type of game that could make Nicolas Pepe. You know, for all those people that have been talking that shit about, oh, he's a flop this, oh, he's a flop that. This is the type of game that could make him an Arsenal hero. And I'd start him in this game. Give him that opportunity. Up top, I'm going with Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. I'd like to see what he can do up top by himself. You know? I know he's not particularly good at that position, but I think with the support of Pepe and Saka, maybe we might be able to see something different out of him. Who knows? I think actually the plan, the idea that Eddie's not in there as a backup might make Arteta rethink and think to himself, maybe I could start Aubameyang up top and see how Lacazette comes on maybe later on in the game. For me, Lacazette coming on later in the game and then having no inspired way of changing the game. If it becomes difficult, it becomes tight, it becomes frustrating, and we have no plan B, I don't like that. At least doing it this way, Lacazette is a decent plan B. And I always said, for me, he's a better impact sub. He's a better impact sub. So I'd play him as an impact sub and utilize our balance. Because the thing about this shape, it's dependent on balance, and we are upsetting the balance of our team at the moment. Oh, Mikel, I know what's going to happen tomorrow, but it's just I'm trying to appeal. Anyway, I feel my voice going, so I might as well wrap this up. But that is my team. That is my hopeful 1 to 11. What do you guys think? Let me know. Leave it in the chat room. Let me see what you lot are saying real quick before I wrap things up and ready to go. Some quick predictions. My prediction, by the way, we'll take this 2-1. I still think it'll be tight, but I think we'll get the job done. I think we will get the job done. I see people say Lee's a Jose fan. I don't know what to tell you about it. I don't know. You people like who they like, don't they? I most certainly don't like Jose. What is the best formation for tomorrow? Honestly, maybe the 3-4-3 is the best formation, but it's got to have the right people. It's got to have the right people. Thoughts on the new KSE lawyer? Who's the new KSE lawyer? That lineup is strong to go against Spurs. What's the best formation tomorrow? I've answered that. Marbles. Give me some donations. Give me some donations. Give me some predictions, guys. Give me some predictions. Just to let members know, you would have seen that I've dropped, gold members, I've dropped a video especially for you guys. And that is the 5 central midfielders that I would buy this summer. I'll drop that for you guys. Subscribers, I dropped the chopping block yesterday. A certain Mesut Ozil is the feature, but I make a new argument for him. So definitely go check that out. I'll link that to this video. What else? Chig Flick fans, I did do a video yesterday that may have got blocked because I got an email saying it got blocked. But I don't know because I could still play it today, but I don't know if it's on YouTube. It's basically a reaction to a hip-hop track. So go check that out if you haven't already. And the Combat Show fans, you would have seen we did a preview yesterday. We'll do a review on tonight's card, which is the 251 card tonight. I think that's the plugs all out of the way. And members, I've still got more stuff for you tomorrow, so keep an eye out for that. Liverpool still 1-1. Pepe 4-1. Pepe with a brace. Wow, that is a heck of a prediction. A couple of Spurs fans in here. Thank you, Seb. I appreciate it, my guy. I co-sign this. I co-sign this message. Pepe Masterclass. 1-1. Kartik is not confident. Medwin is not confident. Nimsy is actually confident. Wow. 2-1 Arsenal. Okay. Nimsy surprised me. Omar is actually confident. Another one that surprises me. 2-1 Arsenal. Because Omar never predicts wins. AFC 3-1 Arsenal. Okay. Adam 3-0 Arsenal. Gosh. From this chat box to God's ears. I hope so. Ben, you're not confident, no? Oh, Ben. Floor Perez. I'm guessing you mean 3-1 Spurs because you've written it that way, so I'm going to go with that. 3-1 Spurs. Omar's turn the last few weeks. Oh, dear. You lot and your bullying of Omar. All right, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed this preview. I'm going to go 2-1 Arsenal, like I said. Let's see. I'm quietly confident, but I am certainly not running my mouth the way I see certain Arsenal fans running their mouth. It's like, bro, you know, we're a point above them, right? You have to, like, if they're doing shit, we're doing shit. You know that, right? So, I don't know. It is what it is. Let's see what happens. Please do stick a like on this video. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And I will catch you again tomorrow when me and Lee do the watch along and he comes on the channel and no doubt breaks the chat room because I know a lot of his enemies, gosh, are targeting me at the moment. I've not even done anything. So yes, no doubt he'll break the chat room, but it should be interesting at the very least. All right, I'm out of here, guys. Take care. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your Saturday. I'm out. Peace.